Hey everybody, and welcome to Engineering Scale Models. I'm Jason, your host, and I do models. Today we are looking at a project that I'm taking on for a little bit of extra money on the side here. Times are tough for everybody, so I decided to take this step. I've already had the equipment to do this, so I am going to repair this broken Nintendo Switch, and for my hopeful resell of and to make a little profit. Now I bought this on eBay. It is in fairly good condition, if you can call this good condition. It has some minor scratches on the screen. I will replace the digitizer so it looks brand new, and the back case is scratched up pretty bad, and I will replace the back case. So already I am out $20. So looking at it, you can see that the charge port looks good, but it does not charge or turn on. Well, it does not turn on. I haven't tested it to see if it charges, which I am going to do now. So let's see here. Let's grab the charger. We're going to plug it into the amp meter here. Plug it into our Rudang amp meter. Plug this into there. Get to the right screen. Alright, and we're going to see if it takes a charge here. And it took 20 milliamps. So that's not enough to take and charge the battery. Okay, what is it asking for on? Okay, so it's not even trying to get a voltage higher. See, normally they charge at 15 volts, so I was hoping I could do this without a... Let me try it on a bank that I know can do that. So, same difference. Thought this had IQ sense. Okay, so could be a small short in the switch itself. Like I said, the USB port works good. We're gonna try it the other way around real quick, just to see if it charges any differently. Nope, same difference. So I don't think the port's bad. So I am going to get out my tools to open this up, and we're going to take a look at what is inside and what did I get myself into. Alright guys, welcome back. I got my mat here for my screws all labeled out here. Can we go out a little bit up? All labeled out for my screws here, and as I was labeling this out, I discovered something. I was told that this switch wasn't opened, and I got it last night, and it looked like some of the screw holes were torqued upon. But after further inspection, I cleaned them up, and it doesn't look like that. But as I was looking to disassemble, I noticed that the micro SD card slot screw was missing. So let me lighten this image up here. Turn that off. There we go. Alright. So I got my screw mat here. I'm going to slide that over to the side. And I'm going to use my little cloth here to protect of the digitizer that I am going to replace. And I am going to get out some tools here. Alright, so I'm hoping all I need is my screwdriver and the right bit. I don't think that has tri-points in it. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I need a tri-point bit here. Let's see what we have. No, actually, I don't think that is a tri-point screw. Oh, no, it is. The smallest tri-point is... Okay. We got one of the back cover screws. Alright, so we got those four. There's not one in the memory card slot area. So we're going to take out our screws here. Yep, that's Phillips. Way to go. So it's a 00. That one took a little bit more force than the screwdriver would like to have given. So that's a rail screw. If any of these screws get damaged, I put brand new replacement screws in there. Some of these screws are a little bit beyond so I got a screw here that does not want to come out. Yeah, it does not want to come out. Let me try. Oh, that one's going to be some work to get out. So let me get out these here. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's not factory put together. Because these screws are just crammed in there with full force. So I know someone's been in here before because these screws are insanely over tightened. So, and it looks like it's possibly crooked. Alright, I got that one. That screw is messed up. Alright. So I got this one last screw here that it looks like I'm not going to get it out. Try a slightly larger bit here. And I'm going to have to cut that screw out or put a slot in it and then get that screw out. This is not a good start. So I'm going to take apart a switch and you have this issue. So I am going to get back to you on this disassembly process when I get that screw out of there and hopefully not damage this rail any. So I have no issue once I get the head off the screw and I can take it apart. There's no issue of getting the rest of the screw out. That's no big deal. It's just getting the screw out of the rail here. I might end up having to replace this rail. It is the more difficult rail to replace, but it looks like that might be a thing that needs to happen. So I'm going to stop here and I will be back. Okay guys, I am back. I have got that taken care of here. I have drilled it out, and what I used is a drill bit didn't do too well, so I used these 1/8 inch shank CNC carbide cutting bits. They look all super gnarly. I used this one over here and it chewed the head off with my little Dremel Micro. Normally I would use my flex shaft Dremel, but I didn't have it set up at the moment. I wasn't anticipating a screw doing that to me. So let's see here. Let's get my drill bits out of here, my screws, driver bits out of here. Alright. And a number 200. So I got my tri-point here. No, that's not the tri-point. This one is the tri-point. Yep, that's the tri-point, so I'll need that one. Okay, so I'm gonna take out these 4 screws in the back here. I didn't put them all back in 100%. I didn't know what kind of ordeal it was going to be. with the tools I had on hand, had access to do that. Normally I would slap it in an end mill and do it that way, but I didn't have to. So and this is a wow stick. I got it as a free gift. We're still gonna have to be careful taking this side off because the screw head's out, but it's still stuck in the plastic. So we're gonna have to be careful with that. These videos are going to be long and unedited. If you like that sort of thing, then more power to you. Might do some stuff in Premiere, but if you watched anything else on my channel, I don't normally edit things. I normally leave it raw, all the mistakes, all that stuff. So we're going to do this together. I fixed a lot of things before. I've researched doing this for about 6 to 8 months, and I was going to start it, early this year, but with the pandemic and having to do the homeschool, I wasn't able to get started on this. There's the top screw, and now let's do the 2 bottom screws. Bottom screws. Okay, so now this should come right off here. Okay, so it's got a little bit of grab over here. There it goes. Lift that off. Okay, so not too bad on the inside there. Let me lighten that up a little bit more. A little bit of scratching and things like that. Card cover thing seems to be in good shape. Kickstand seems to be good. So, seems to be good. Let's check this memory card reader here. Let's get this screw out. So we'll put the SD slot, and let me see here. See if I can get this foam out of here. Yep, I can. We'll put that right there. And from the looks of it, it doesn't look too damaged. I'll put that on the scope here, and we'll see here. If we look here, up there, it doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty good. That connector's good. I'll put it right there with the SD slot stuff. The connector in the housing looks pretty good. Let's get these shield screws out. Now the amount of screw damage on all the screws holding this thing together, I'm not sure if this has been into or not. I was told that it was not been opened, but with that amount of screw damage, I don't see how those screws could get so mangled if it had never been opened before. Oops, I forgot one. You know, for the iPhones, when you fix an iPhone, they have these mats that hold the screws in the right spot. Someone needs to make one for the Switch, I'd buy it. Okay, so... what do we have here? Let's see what we have here. This looks to be a replacement battery. That is definitely not an original cell. That is not an original Nintendo cell. So this has definitely been messed with. And let's see here. Okie dokie. It appears that the water damage sticker has been tripped. So I'm not sure if there was water damage or what. But that is definitely a new battery. It doesn't have the foam on the top of it. That is definitely a new battery. We will unhook said battery. Oh, they really stuck it down. Oh, it feels like it's really stuck down. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I got it out. They didn't stick it down. They didn't even use the adhesive. So, cell's not getting hot. I bet you I can check this cell with my tabletop setup. I'll get me a little connector going and I will check this cell out here. It looks like it's balanced. Since I'm balancing, it's probably 2 cells. So I wonder if it was a battery issue. When my known good batteries get here, I will test it. I'm not going to go much further than taking a look at the motherboard under the microscope right now. So let me just move some of this stuff out of the way here. Give me a sip of tea. I love my tea. Alright. Just throw that lithium cell to the side. And let's get under the microscope here. So let's take a look at the area of question over here. Alright. Yeah, that seal. Oh, wait. Is that flux residue around the charge port? Is that what that is? Does this appear to have the charge port changed? Hold on, let's see. Does this someone tried to yeah, someone tried to change the charge port. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. So this has been an attempted prior repair, which I was not told of. So we have... It doesn't appear to have changed. How about this battery IC over here? Looks like some of these caps are crooked. Like someone tried to change this battery management IC. So I'm going to have to check to make sure that's even on in the correct orientation. I'm not sure off the top of my head which way pin 1 is. So I'm going to check that. Is that a piece? Is that a solder blob right there? Where am I at? Right. Yep, that's a piece of solder. So this has definitely had some serious rework action on it. So I don't know if that's been changed. Oh, check this out. That's supposed to be a silver screw. No, that's a black screw. No, never mind. That's black screws. I've had. What is this? They're right. Yeah, it was my bad. I got that off a little bit. Okay, so taking a look at this, I don't know how much of a rabbit hole I'm going to go down on this. So the rail might be fine. I'm definitely replacing the back case here. I'm definitely replacing this back case if I get it working. And then I am looking at this rail here. I'm not sure. And a new digitizer already. Now, depending on what kind of nonsensical garbage was going around here with this battery management chip and what's on the underside of the board, we'll put in some new thermal compound. But see, even this ribbon cable right here doesn't look to be plugged in all the way. Let's put this up on here and I'll show you what I mean. Like, I haven't messed with this yet. I'm gonna have to come in this way. Alright, see that ribbon cable? That ribbon cable's not plugged in all the way. That's just not even plugged in all the way. So let's check the LCD ribbon cable up here. That appears to be plugged in. Doesn't appear. What is that? Well, I'll get that out later. I don't know what that is. So, like I said, this appears to have had some work done on it, but we will crack into it and see what we can figure out and see if it's worth fixing. So stay tuned for part 2. I got some stuff coming in. I want to check a known good battery, and I want to I got the 3 main ICs coming in. And then I want to check all that out, check for shorted caps after I get the board out. But this video's been already, 30-40 minutes, so I'm going to post this. And then I am going to make the next one where I get this motherboard out and we take a look at the other side and we start checking components.